Assalamu alaikum, I'm Aisha and you're watching Samaa News. Here are today's headlines.
Israel has reportedly removed 2 senior Iranian officials from its target list following a request relayed through Pakistan, signaling efforts to de-escalate tensions. Sources said Israel had planned to target Foreign Minister Abbas Araghchi and Parliament Speaker Mohammad Bagher Ghalibaf, but Pakistan urged the US to intervene, warning such strikes would shut down any chance of negotiations. Washington subsequently asked Israel to hold back. No official confirmation has been issued by Pakistan, though reports suggest the move may be temporary. Islamabad is among a few countries maintaining contact with both Tehran and Washington and is being considered as a potential venue for future talks. Iran is also reviewing a US proposal covering nuclear and missile restrictions, though it has denied any active negotiations.
US President Donald Trump has claimed that Iran is desperate to make a deal to end nearly 4 weeks of fighting, contradicting the Iranian foreign minister who said his country was reviewing a US proposal but had no intention of holding talks to wind down the conflict. Iranian Foreign Minister Abbas Araghchi said while there had been no dialogue or negotiation with the US, various messages had been exchanged through intermediaries. Araghchi said in an interview that messages being conveyed through friendly countries and Tehran responding by stating its positions is not called negotiation or dialogue. Trump later said Iranian leaders are negotiating and they want to make a deal so badly, but they're afraid to say it because they will be killed by their own people. Moreover, Iran has told intermediaries that Lebanon must be included in any ceasefire agreement with the United States and Israel, linking an end of the war to a halt to Israel's offensive against Hezbollah. Iran's Press TV cited an Iranian official saying Tehran wanted any deal with the United States to secure an end to the war, both on Iran and other resistance groups in the region. 6 regional sources familiar with Iran's position said Tehran had informed mediators as early as mid-March that it sought a deal that would also stop Israel's attacks on Lebanese armed group Hezbollah.
Iran's Parliament Speaker Mohammad Bagher Ghalibaf has said that enemies are preparing to occupy one of Iran's islands with the support of a regional country. In a social media post, the speaker warned that any such move would trigger continuous and relentless attacks on the vital infrastructure of that regional state. Ghalibaf also said that Iranian forces are closely monitoring all developments.
The United States has reportedly delivered a 15-point plan to Iran to end the ongoing Middle East conflict, with Pakistan's army chief acting as a key intermediary. Officials briefed on the plan say it addresses Iran's ballistic missile and nuclear programs, a halt to enrichment of nuclear material on Iranian soil, suspension of funding for regional proxy groups, establishment of a free maritime corridor in the Strait of Hormuz, and a potential ceasefire to allow detailed negotiations. Meanwhile, Iran has reportedly set its own conditions, including guarantees against future attacks, compensation for war-related losses, and full control over the Strait of Hormuz.
Meanwhile, Iran has rejected the US proposal to end the ongoing conflict, calling the terms excessive. A senior official said Tehran will not allow Donald Trump to dictate the timing of the war's end. Pakistan delivered the proposal, with talks potentially hosted in Pakistan or Turkey. Iran says it will continue operations until its own conditions are met. Earlier,
a senior Iranian official claimed that Pakistan delivered a proposal from the United States to Iran, and either Pakistan or Turkey could be venues for discussions to de-escalate the war in the Gulf. The comments were among the few signs that Tehran was willing to consider diplomatic proposals, despite having denied in public that it would negotiate with the administration of President Donald Trump. The Iranian source did not disclose details of the proposal passed on by Pakistan, or whether it was the same as a 15-point US proposal that has been reported by news outlets. The source said Turkey had also helped to end the war, and either Turkey or Pakistan was under consideration as the venue for such talks.
The White House says President Trump is ready to escalate military action against Iran if it does not comply with US demands. Spokesperson Caroline Leavitt told a briefing that President Trump doesn't bluff and could unleash hell if Tehran refuses to abandon its nuclear ambitions. She also said the US campaign is ahead of schedule, but added that Washington is still open to talks. The White House also warned Iran against further miscalculation.
A Los Angeles jury has found Meta and Alphabet's Google negligent for designing social media platforms that are harmful to young people in a $6 million verdict that will serve as a bellwether for numerous similar cases. The jury found Meta liable for $4.2 million in damages and Google for $1.8 million, small amounts for two of the world's most valuable companies with annual capital spending over $100 billion each. The Los Angeles trial is meant to serve as a bellwether or test case for the thousands of similar lawsuits consolidated in California state courts. That's all for now. For more updates, visit www.samaa.tv. Thank you for watching Samaa News.